Don't know why the mic was off, but we are here. I love y'all. Anyway, we'll check that out later. We are here, and welcome to another edition of Wake and Pack on a Monday morning, people. Good morning. Happy Monday. Thank God it's Monday. A lot of people want to thank God it's Friday, but I thank God it's Monday too. Normally that means back to work, but people like me, it don't matter if it's Monday, Sunday, whatever day it is. We working every day. So good morning to everybody. Welcome to Wake and Pack. You already see what's going on. Packers re-sign AJ Dillon. We're gonna get into that. Let's see you in the fucking building though. Shout out to House of Red Wine. Hell yeah. Hey, first in the building, man. Shout out to you. I feel like I'm doing something, I see a lot of channels out there. Growing up just being a YouTube, having it in apps on my phone and all that, going to other channels and shit, motherfuckers going there saying first and shit like that. So I appreciate you, House of Red Wine. And yes, you are the first person in the building on 420 HPOV Boulevard. So shout out to you, bro. My boy just really just, he just coming out today, just really supporting the channel, letting y'all know what y'all should be doing. Again, I'm going to double down. Shout out to the homie, man. Shout out to House of Red Wine. Shout out to Big Nate, man. Packers fan with swagger in the house. We chilling, bro. Shout out to Max. Shout out to Max Von Rotz. So yeah, bro, AJ Dillon, people. Where do I start with this guy, right? So pretty much, man, I don't even know where to start. First of all, I'm going to start by saying I'm very happy that he's back. We can say that. I said that before we signed him. I said that all last year. He needs to be back, right? I think he's an above average player, regardless of what y'all think, right? And then we just going to start it off like this. According to his skill set, according to his draft profile, according to his career at Boston College, the leadingest rusher as far as yards at Boston College. How do you become the leadingest rusher? You get carry after carry after carry. So what was said coming out of the draft about this AJ Dillon guy is like, hey, he's the kind of running back that you need to give 16 to 18 to 20 carries a game. He's one of those guys, a bruiser. Obviously, the first 3-4 plays, everybody hyped up, the linebackers is rested, all that. This dude ain't gonna average a lot. So I hear a lot about his average. 2 yards per carry. And let's just be careful with that too. Obviously, yes, if you average out every carry this dude did, and listen, I use stats for reference, just to let you know a motherfucker's on the same page. But I can also use stats to let y'all know that, it ain't as bad as you think. So coming out of college, AJ Dillon was a guy who, as the game goes on, gets better and gets more carries and gets more yards, gets more yards, gets more yards. If we are not even giving Aaron Jones the proper amount of carries, how many times after games, during games, before games, whatever, we saying Aaron Jones needs to touch the ball 20 times. So if it's known that AJ Dillon needs to touch the ball frequent times to just get it going, he's a big boy. So then third and fourth quarter, these same 2-yard runs y'all so worried about, defense is tired now. And we got a big bruiser back there. So again, I have no problem with bringing him back. I think he's actually been misused in a way. And this Packers team, as great as we are, as great as Matt LaFleur is, we can misuse people, right? Misuse Amari Rodgers. Should he have been returning punts? No. Could he have been a possession receiver? Possibly a Randall Cobb 2.0? I think that's still too high. Maybe a poor man's Randall Cobb. But again, I feel he was just being misused. Devondre Campbell, just came out. Y'all know him. Happy I'm going to go to a team where I won't be misused. Hey, we can't deny it. Our whole defense was misused pretty much, right? With Joe Barry there. So, you got to take that with a grain of salt. It ain't like the guys who are currently here would have misused Dre. I'm sure they would have did good with Dre, but Dre is not here for us to see it. The cap space that we would have saved from cutting them seems like it would have been more, worth it. But again, as thin as we are at linebacker, I'm like, y'all can bring Dre back. And the only problem I got, but again, if they're done with him, they're done with him. They don't like when people talk about people in Green Bay. So He must have said something, whatever. He did say something, so they probably didn't like it. But I forgot where I was going, so let me take a hit. What I didn't like is he said they didn't even call me to ask for a reconstruction. Now, if you would have just called a man and asked him, you probably could have got him for a hot dog and a Coke, bro. He coming off an injury. He wants to, he could have came here. Now, let's see. What happened with Oren Burks with us? Didn't quite work out. What happened when he went to Frisco? Way he's being used. Vondre Campbell with us. I wouldn't even say it didn't work out. It did work out. We got an all-pro out of him. You know what I'm saying? Leading team tackles, all kind of shit like that. So now we're going to see, But back to A.J. Dillon. So he's the kind of back that needs carry after carry after carry. He just hasn't been able to do that. So for when y'all ask a dude, there's people who cook different. There's people who do stuff different. Motherfuckers could just wake up right in the morning. Some motherfuckers got to hit their alarm, snooze 2-3 times, get up, wash their face, then they finally up. Different strokes for different folks. But he's not a running back who's going to come out there the first 5-6 plays and just bust out for a 50-yard run. He's not fast enough. But what happens is later in the game when motherfuckers is tired on the defensive side and they don't want to tackle, that's a problem. And then again, I always want to talk about, him and his 2 yards per carry. Fuck stats, bro. We ain't talking about stats. Fuck yards per carry. What I'm worried about is when he gets the ball, a defender tackles him, and that's it. As y'all see the thumbnail, that dude's having a hard time to take A.J. Dillon down. So what I'm more worried about is the sound that you hear when A.J. Dillon's running the ball. It's a lot of guts and yeah, it's hard to tackle that dude. So in tandem with Josh Jacobs, this should be a big problem because again, Josh Jacobs, a lot of similarities to Aaron Jones, okay? Pretty even there. They do it a slightly different way, but pretty even there. But Josh Jacobs is a bruiser too. He much rather run you over and how you feel them shoulder pads, how you feel them tree trunks of thighs, how you feel them knees. You know what I'm saying? He's one of them. So imagine, I ain't gonna lie, me as a player, I like dealing with the big niggas. As a defensive lineman, I'm like, a big running back, he's slow. So I can actually get up and tackle him. And if this big nigga don't go down, I'm going to be there to hold him up and the rest of the people going to come and get him. Now, as far as the little fast cat little running backs, I didn't want nothing to do with them little niggas because they could hit you with this and that. You like, oh shit, how you looking crazy? My face done been in the dirt plenty times, trying to chase the small nigga around. So that has its pros and cons. But when you got two guys like this, two bruisers, bro, we're gonna wear defenses out. We're gonna wear them out. Just think Jacobs just comes in, busts a big run, 30, 40 yards. Tackles the safety tackles him, but he gives him a good little stinger. Safety gets put out that next play for a play or two, concussion protocol. In comes A.J. Dillon on a goal line or within the 20. Boom! Bust one. Y'all got to tackle him. Like, again, y'all, we love Aaron Jones. I would say I wish him the best, but to get a bruiser and somebody who could do that Aaron Jones could do in the same guy as Jacobs, A.J. Dillon's job is even better. And then another thing you guys got to do is consider, what are we asking the motherfucker to do? We're not asking A.J. Dillon to go out there and be running back one. We are just saying be a liable backup. What is a liable backup? Somebody who could come in and do pass protection. He does good at that. Somebody who could come in a pinch and get some carries and actually be a threat. We've seen him do that. We've seen him run for 20, 30-yard carries. We've seen him, again, he got hurt towards the end of last year. So that's why I guess, again, people are always like what have you done for me lately type deal, right? So that's that. But him in tandem with Josh Jacobs is going to be crazy. And then also, let's not cancel out the leadership of this guy. He's a leader on the team, bro. People look up to him. Even Josh Jacobs, when he came in, I'm looking forward to meeting him. I talked to him on the phone. Seeing he talked to him on the phone already, it's like, yo, and then it's good seeing J Love calling him, showing leadership. A.J. Dillon is a leader. You cannot cancel that out. I already told y'all, we just happen to have two leaders at the same position. Some teams got a quarterback as a leader, then a linebacker, then a safety, or maybe this and that. Our leaders just happen to be in the same room, which was the running back room. A.J. Dillon and Aaron Jones are leaders of this team. So we got a leader, if anything, if you guys are so worried about numbers. And then, first of all, time of need. Hey, a friend in need is a friend indeed, right? So what are we judging A.J. Dillon for? If we are judging him to be a backup, I think he passes every test that he should be a backup for this team. But what happens when Aaron Jones went down, which he did often? 7 or 8 games, AJ Dillon stepped in and we didn't lose a beat, bro. We didn't lose a beat. It was just more, again, shout out to Matt LaFleur, but we all know coach ain't perfect. There's times he abandons the run, right? So, yeah, I just want to say that about AJ Dillon. Time of need, what did we need him to do? He came in and won some important games for us when Aaron Jones was sitting down. Y'all cannot cancel that out. Is he RB1 the next Ahman Green, the next Aaron Jones, the next Edgar Bennett, the next Ryan Grant? No. But find me a backup Packer running back in history who got the talent and the upside of this guy. So that's all I got to say about A.J. Dillon. Again, time of need, we needed him, and he came through, right? He got injured at the end. We probably could have used him late in the season and in the playoffs. But, hey, the times we beat Kansas City and we beat Detroit, Aaron Jones was not there. So who the fuck y'all think was toting the rock? Put a little respect on A.J. Dillon's name, the mayor of Door County. Got his ass roughed up by Green Bay PD or whatever the hell that was not too long ago. Got married out there, moved his family out there with no shirt. He really represents the G, bro. After big wins, playoff wins, at the announce table, he's out there with some overalls on. Like, that's a motherfucking Green Bay nigga, if y'all ever seen one. I don't even know if they got a Green Bay nigga out there. Like, is there somebody similar to me? You know, I always be looking at myself like, who's a version of me in Chicago? Who's a version of me in New York? Who's a version of me? Or even a white version of me? You feel me? Or a Mexican version of me. I always try to call that out. I always, each city, even though if I haven't been there, I'm from Inglewood, California, LA, whatever you want to call it, but I got cities in my mind. If I, like, for instance, if I moved to Texas, I don't know. Houston just seemed like my vibe. If I moved to New York, I don't know. Harlem may just seem like my vibe. So again, A.J. Dillon is a people's person, mayor of Door County, Quadzilla, Quadfather, Chief Deal too. Whole time I ain't even mentioned the deal. Another thing, same people who like to mention money. Oh, it's too much money to do this for him. Or oh, it's only 2 yards of carry. Listen, we got him on the cheapest of the cheapest deal. We got him on a deal that's so rare that they don't even use this shit. Y'all do your due diligence on the deal that he got. But pretty much, it's just we can get out of it. It's really no commitment. It's really like a prove it deal times 2 or times 3. That's really what it is. So shout out to the motherfucking front office for that. But let me get into y'all questions. Let me see how y'all feeling about A.J. Dillon, man. Oh, yeah, Brandy Lewis, listen, And then again, shout out to Elliot Wolf again, right? Born bred, grew up with, Packer DNA, right? All right, cool. You go to New England, whatever, they ask you about, like, oh, what about the Packers' fortunate quarterback? And you say luck. I wouldn't say it's luck. Is it just being logical? Aaron Rodgers, hey, we got a guy already. You're going to sit and learn something from him. And then you're going to be so pissed that you were sitting this long that you deserve it. You're going to come out and ball. Same thing we did with Jordan Love. So y'all, I wouldn't say that was luck. I would just say that's what the fuck we do. I wouldn't say us producing top receiver after receiver after receiver after receiver while y'all sitting there and keep saying we need to draft a receiver. We keep doing that. We keep getting offensive linemen throughout the years to protect Favre. We were never amongst the league leader in sacks with Favre, Rodgers, or now even with Jordan Love. So, say what you want about us picking corners or linebackers, whatever you want to do. But we are solid in drafting and developing our offensive linemen. Solid in drafting and developing our wide receivers. Well, not even premium picks. We don't need a first rounder to get a receiver. Where do we find Tay at? Second. Where do we find Cobb at? Third, second. Where do we find Nelson at? What? Second or third? Come on now. These is top tier. Donald Driver, I'm sure he was a 6th or 7th rounder, right? Feel me? James Jones. We just grabbing niggas, you know what I'm saying, with all due respect, like off the street, and they coming in and just making a big impact. It might be a Green Bay thing. And y'all see Devontae flirting a little bit. Hey, he don't tweet at all. And a few months ago, the first tweet after months was about Jordan Love. That's number one. Now, we get Josh Jacobs. He's like, oh, Josh Jacobs, go be great, bro. How's he going to be great? Was he not great in Raiders? Yeah, he probably was, but he ain't going to be great to the standards that we're going to be great because we're going to be coaching him up, and he's coming a part of a good culture. And that's pretty much you saying is like, damn, I did make the wrong mistake. Now, shout out to Antonio Pierce. Hopefully he could come in and change it around for y'all. Again, I ain't got no issues with the Raiders. They ain't never did nothing to us. They AFC. We ain't tripping off of them. Feel me? So Shout out to Zane Strong, man. You already know, man. Wake and Pack. Uh, Zane was on my stream yesterday, the gaming stream. So let me go on and say it now. You know, I gotta give my boy credit. Shout out to Cali Packer, came through the stream and beat your boy HPOV. Now, okay, he beat me, y'all. But what was the score? It was like 13-10 or some crazy shit. Like we didn't score, do nothing. That and then let's be honest. In my defense, you know, I was 4 hours into my stream, about to get up off the bitch. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, y'all, I'm shutting it down. Da, 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 da. Then Callie come through, like, oh, what's up? I ain't at home yet, but you trying to da, da, da. I'm like, all right, bro, do your thing. He went to go get his beers or whatever. And then came home and then we start playing. So, you know, there ain't no excuse. He beat me fair and square. You know what I'm saying? I beat him, he beat me. So, you know, we're going to continue to get it in. And it is on film, you know. But when you lose a game, I'd rather lose that way. And bro, shit, I was 4 hours. Hey, there's a term called burnout. I was about 4 hours deep into the stream, and that was my last game. So you know, bro had the ups, and it was regs. I normally play Madden Ultimate Team. I know it sounds like I'm making excuses, but I'm not. Shout out to the homie Eddie man, Cali Packer coming through the stream yesterday, showing support, showing love, and he beat me. How about that? And that's another thing, bro. Now I ain't been beat, you feel me, in real life with the fighting and all that. But if I ever get beat in any situation, I will shake your hand, bro. Good job, bro. Hey, you better man this time. Whatever the situation. So shout out to my boy Cali Packer, man, coming through the stream yesterday, gaming stream, and he came through and beat me as the last game. But before that, I ran off 5, 6, 7 in a row. It's on there. Y'all seen it. So I was cooking. So I ain't even tripping off of that. Hell yeah. Shout out to my boy Zane. House of Red Wine, bro. You coming on today. You done earned yourself something, bro. Hey, don't worry. You done earned yourself something, bro. I see how you bumming right now. I was going to get into that. You know, that first of all, you know, you seen I was getting into it, but I got sidetracked about the misuse of AJ Dillon. Not only does he not get enough carries for the back that he is, again, what does Jeff Hafley say? I'm going to get the best out of you to your abilities. If AJ Dillon's ability is over time getting 10, 12, 15, 20 carries, he gets better. You just got to go for it. You got to do it. You know, that's hard to do with an Aaron Jones in there. But again, you know, even when he started over Jones, they didn't give him the ball like that. So that was because of that. And also the way he's being used. He's out there catching passes out of the flat. He's out there doing stretch plays. This dude is a north and south runner. The quicker you get him north and south, the better. They got him running outside stretches and shit. Like, again, he can do it, especially when the team's wore down and in a pinch and shit like that. But just having him running those stretches like that, it ain't working. Yeah, you already know. Exactly. You know, given our records and just given the way how games go, right? You can, before every game, you can say, hey, you guys, today we're going to run the ball 20 times. But as soon as the game happens, shit goes so fast and they just be moving around. You got to make decisions best for what's going on right now. So, you know, we always want to come in and do that. So I'm not blaming Matt LaFleur for like sometimes abandoning the run, because sometimes, again, I be on Madden. It's like, man, there's so much going on. I got to do this. I got to do that. So, you know, that's just part of being a head coach. Yeah, right. Exactly. And, you know, again, some people, man, just flourish in Green Bay, man. I don't know what it is. Some people come here and just have all kind of stuff. And then, hey, when the last time we heard of Blake? Feel me? When the last time we heard it? I know he went to the Giants, had a decent year. But after that, I ain't heard of no Blake Martinez. But here he was leading in tackles and all kind of stuff. You always notice that Packer hometown greats, you know, normally on the outside don't do as good. That's why another thing I'm happy about AJ Dillon, you know. And then another thing I'm happy is like AJ Dillon. This is your story, bro. You actually had the feeling in the gut feeling in your stomach that you may not be a Packer. I'm sure you probably thought you wasn't going to be a Packer when you seen what happened with Aaron Jones and when you seen how the market was. So you was probably feeling all types of ways. So y'all don't think that AJ Dillon is just going to come in here this year and be regular AJ Dillon. He's like, man, I thought I would have been gone. I love this town. Y'all know how much I love this town. I'm going to work even harder now. And we got this new nigga in here. It ain't Aaron Jones no more. It ain't Big Bro no more. I'm Big Bro on this team now. I got to show Josh Jacobs how the fuck it goes around 1265 Lombardi. I'm going to be the one showing him around. You know, he may be the starter, But when that nigga get tired, I'm gonna come in and handle business. Like, and then again, 2 bruisers in a row. Good luck, defenses out there in San Francisco. I cannot wait to see you. And that is another reason they got Dre, right? It's really to, oh, they like Matt likes to do this. All right, Dre, you so smart. So you're gonna give Shanahan, you're gonna give whatever who y'all defensive coordinator is now, all the tips you can about Matt LaFleur. But we're gonna zig when they zag. I ain't worried about that. We'll handle that when that comes. But another reason they got him is because he still can play, y'all. So just because he's gone, I told y'all I wanted Devondre Campbell back. I told y'all the man is screaming. He's been injured. You cannot expect the motherfucker to be 100% and play like he plays if you're not 100%. I'm sorry, and that is one thing that's undershadowed. Again, me too. I'll be like, man, this dude, he got hurt. Man, when you get hurt, you can't play, bro. There's many times I really wanted to play, but I'm like, damn, this shit is really preventing me from playing. I could say all this and all that, but as soon as I get in the warm-ups and start getting off, it's like, oh, hell no. I'm gonna get my ass roasted out there. So pride comes in the way. And for you to play when you're hurt, that shows that, like, hey, even though I'm hurt, I might be hindered. They might beat me on some shit. I'm still out there playing. I ain't playing when I'm hurt. Y'all, hey, I'm like Jair. If I ain't 100%, I ain't going out there because then y'all gonna be talking shit about, So yeah, he was wrong on that one. Hell yeah, House of Red Wine's on fire today. He might have started drinking red wine this morning, bro. Literally nothing, Brandy. So, listen, we got all these Packer fans. First of all, it's always, we paying too much. Then they want the numbers, 2 yards per carry. We got them for 2 yards per carry, goddammit. That's the damn contract. And it's so flexible, we could get out of it. Like, anybody even got any complaints? And listen, this is the second running back, people. He's a backup running back. I've never seen so much hate for a backup running back, bro. He's a backup, bro. Okay, first string starting running back. Yeah, give us 4.5 yards, 4.4 to 5.2 yards a carry. Absolutely. But the backup, what you expect him to get 5? He's the backup, limited in carries. Like, come on, y'all. Act like you know something. If not, I'm going to let you know. Exactly. And we all know we love Matt, but there's times he abandons the run. You know what I'm saying? Even NFC Championship, we kind of was, against Tampa Bay, we kind of was doing our thing and, okay. Second half, we come out, I hear him and Rodgers talking, oh, yeah, let's throw it around a little. No, fucking run the ball, bro. Run the ball. You cannot, bro. You cannot. And then again, I'm not worried about 2 yards per carry. I'm worried about when somebody got to make a tackle on them, we hear that. That's what the fuck I'm worried about. Hey, you can't take that away. For y'all people who ain't played football, sorry you ain't played, but it ain't nothing you can relate it to. When you got a big bruiser, and again, there's sometimes you'll make a routine tackle, a motherfucker's knee or a motherfucker's leg or something might hit your stomach. That's how you hear all that during all the tackling. It's a fight. It's a daily battle. It's a daily fight. So please respect these people, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm, a former, I would say, top tier athlete. I ain't quite make it. I started getting hoes pregnant and shit. But, I seen the game for what it was. And, it's a tough physical game out there. Nobody wants to tackle those kind of guys late in the fourth. Early in the game, oh, yeah, I'm hyped up, song and all that. I got my full energy. I'm going to run through a wall. I don't give a fuck how big this nigga is. Second half, third quarter, going into the fourth. Hey. Fatigue bring the coward out of anybody. Y'all know, if y'all out there, hey, I'm running, feeling good. All of a sudden, bam, right here on my side. I'm like, oh, shit, got to slow down. Got to stop running. Got to walk a little bit. That little shit hit you on that side right there, boy, you done. So, again, just give credit to these players. I wish I could say that, but there's still fans, Zane, who be like, oh, leave them. Let them go. We don't need them. Da-da-da, da-da-da. Fuck what you talking about, bro. Shout out to my boy Ernie Martinez, man. So shout out to Jared Reyes. I don't know what that say, I don't know what that mean, but hell yeah, bro. Exactly, and Kuhn was a legit fullback. You feel me? So really, name me a better backup than AJ Dillon. I don't want to hear Brandon Jacobs, even not Brandon Jacobs. Brandon. I'm thinking about Josh Jacobs. Brandon, what was the nigga name? Brandon Jackson, 32. I don't want to hear about him. I don't even want to hear about Starks. Hey, Starks did come up, right time, right place during the Super Bowl. you know, with the running he did. But I'll take AJ Dillon's over Starks. What did Starks do after that? Where can we even find a nigga? Feel me? Hell yeah, I agree with you. For real. Hey, but listen, it's the best in our interest, bro. Again, this thing ain't used as often. This thing don't get used at all. I'm not sure if another team used this tactic, and we did it accordingly. You know, say so. Anybody talking about, oh, Packers need to use the franchise tag more? First of all, we'll use it when we really have to, right? That's what they shown. Like when we're really in a bind, and we just can't do something. All right, franchise tag you. Just like with Devontae, that shows how important Devontae was that we franchise or tried to franchise tag him. Why we didn't do it to Aaron Jones? Why we didn't do it to Campbell? Why we didn't do it to whoever else we could have gave a franchise tag to? We gave it to Devontae because I don't think we really wanted to lose out on him. And we did do the extra. When they did offer him something, we offered him something similar or just around the same. So, we didn't do all that with Aaron Jones. So I don't know what happened. Super Bowl. Shout out to Milto, man. Hey, my boy AJ in the motherfucking house, man. Y'all heard what the man said. Shout out to the little homie, man. Hit the like button for your boy, man. Hey, y'all might forget. We here to remind you. Whenever you see Milto, hit that like button. Whenever you see John Boehner, hit that like button. At this point, whenever you see House of Red Wine or the MVP himself, like y'all motherfuckers need to hit the like button, bro. Like clockwork, my boy John Boehner's in the building. Hey, bro, I can't deny that. I can't say no, yes or no to that. Hey, bro, shit, even if we had an MVS, we might have got it done, bro. We just needed that big play threat, down the field. Romeo did good in that game, but, that's why I was kind of shocked Christian Watson wasn't used as much. It's like, is the nigga still hurt? But, man, throw that nigga on the 9 route. Throw him on the 9, see what happened. At least try it. Try it. They didn't even, come on, man. It seemed like that week 1 Minnesota shit still getting to the coaches. Not even Christian Watson. I don't give a fuck. First play of the game, I'm throwing deep to Christian Watson just to see, just to let them know, hey man, you feel me? Like, come on, y'all. And his hammy seems to be working. Okay, they seem to figure out the solution. A little birdie told me. So shout out to the great University of Wisconsin. Again, hey, my Trojans are coming. Hey, it's gonna be a different division now. It's gonna be a different conference now, Badgers. So be prepared to come to South Central LA when y'all come down here. Okay, be prepared for that. Y'all be saying, oh, Green Bay is right in the neighborhood and you could turn in Lambeau Field. Hey, well, see, Coliseum is right in South Central. I don't know if y'all been to that Coliseum, but it's right in the hood. So y'all gonna see when y'all go up over there. I got your back though, TR. You ever come down for a USC game, I'll be security for sure. Ain't nobody gonna touch you. Shout out to my boy TR, man. Like clockwork, y'all. All right, for sure. Hey, Zane is the kind of player on Madden that we need on the Packers. It's okay to get suspended sometimes. It's okay, Jair, to get suspended. We need those kind of players because it's football. Zane's ass got suspended from Madden. His ass can't play Madden or chat or nothing. I don't know what he was doing. He must have been talking some big shit against his people. I don't even talk. Hey, but y'all seen, on my stream yesterday, my gaming channel, I rung off 5 or 6 wins in a row, so I don't want to hear it. Cali beat me, he did, bro, but I was already burnt out. Yeah, they all recorded, and I'm an idiot. What I should have done, what I'm going to start doing is, because I'll be doing 3, 4 hour, 2 hour streams. What I need to do is just cut out certain spots and just put that as a video in its own. So that's what I'm gonna start doing. But yeah, we have some battles, man. They all recorded. A few of them are recorded, and we have some battles. We both picked the Packers, but yeah, I was whooping ass yesterday. Bro, that's what I'm talking about. Just imagine that. We didn't even mention the Young Bucks. So then you listen. I still hear people saying, oh, Packers still might draft a running back. I don't think this year, nor do I think they should. Emmanuel Wilson was a rookie last year. And now we still got a young, fresh AJ Dillon and Jacobs. Like, where are you going to draft a running back? That would be a wasted pick. I mean, if you get somebody dynamic that could potentially be better than those guys, or if those guys don't work out like we think they should this year. But other than that, why would we draft a running back? We need linemen, we need secondary, corner, safety, and we need linebackers. So, like, come on, I don't want no running back. Feel me? Nah, I don't do the bracket. I don't get into that. But shit, go Badgers. Hey, I rock with you on that for sure, for sure. Shit, bro. I don't even know, dude. HPOV Gaming. H.P.O.V. Yeah, and that's another thing I might have to change because people say that it's hard to find. So what I'll start doing is I'll try to remember every description of my Waking Packs. I'll put my other channels in there. I always forget, but yeah, thank you for inquiring. But higher point of view gaming at some point got to be, like coming up, or HPOV gaming. We'll figure it out. Sorry for not being prepared for that. Hey, thank you, House of Red Wine. Oh Lord, see, hey Brandy, as I'm reading your story, I'm happy for him. I'm like, all right, good for Blake. And then he starts screwing people. I mean, again, listen, or, listen, some of you business owners out there, sometimes you rather step on than get stepped on. And sometimes you are just put in position to do that. I understand. But if you're flat out just screwing people, that ain't cool because I done been screwed before. I got stories of being screwed rather by stores or people. And, I done damn near kill somebody for real. For sure. And and I also think that he will help out the transition of Josh Jacobs. Because let's remember, Josh Jacobs still got to learn the whole playbook. He still got to get used to J Love in the handoffs. So, not that AJ Dillon's the best prime example to teach how to get handoffs from J Love because they have some certain issues. So him and Jacobs need to be in there working together. So again, I think we'll see a lot more AJ Dillon this year, y'all. Again, we got to preserve Jacobs too. And I know a lot of people, oh, Jacobs very durable. He's had all these carries over his career. Yes, at the same time, he's had all those carries over his career. So let's chill. We got two other dudes behind him, bruisers, dudes that are capable, who could do something. Not at all. And again, we are in such good position. Pick the best available. Like all the cliches you hear about the draft. Oh, you pick the best player available, not position of need, or this or that. It depends on the player for me. I'm always position of need because if you got a good tight end, he might not be this nigga at tight end, but he's good enough to get the job done. We need a wide receiver. I'd rather do that than just be stuck with two or three tight ends, right? But again, different teams, different strokes, different folks. We've seen the Eagles, I mean, not Eagles, but we've seen the Patriots win with three fucking tight ends as a prominent part of their offense, bro, which is crazy. Oh, why'd you mention him? Shout out to Blake 22. I think you just feeling that magic. I think you just feeling that magic of the Super Bowl year, and it was magical when that dude was doing runs and all that. But what I'm saying, what did he do after that? If he did all that, why he just didn't come in and clearly something was missing. Awkward runner. You know what I'm saying? Look good though, high running. He just ran a little funky way. Number 44. Shout out to James Starks, but I got Quazilla over him, y'all. I got Quazilla. I think Quadzilla could do the same capable things. If Aaron Jones gets hurt, Quadzilla comes in and did what Starks did. Starks just did it in the midst of a Super Bowl round. So I don't know if it's because of that magic with you, or if you really think Starks is a better player. Shout out to the homie, man, King Howie, bro. Woo, yeah. I mean, that would be a smart thing to do because clearly at some point, KH, we are going to be in between a rock and a hard place. Like we cheering now. Oh, you see Dontavian Wicks, you see Romeo, you see Christian. After a minute, after a while, especially this next year when they all blow up, Lord, let this be a year where we get. Am I asking too much for 2,000-yard receivers? Can we get 1,000-yard receivers? That's not beyond the realm of possibility, right? We could do that. Extra game, right? We could do that. Who would those two be though? You gonna throw Romeo in there? You kind of got to throw Romeo in there to get 1,000 because he's probably the most consistent overall game in, game out. But you got that guy who could just blow up anytime, Jaden Reed. You got Christian Watson again going to TR's alma mater. You feel me? University of Wisconsin, him and Stokes. The curse of Sammy to Hammy. As soon as we got Sammy Watkins, everybody's Hammy start going out. He was in the hospital. He said, "You guys, this is not enough." He grabbed his shit, ripped it out, and said, "Give it to you, Christian Watson." Oh, you too, young buck. Eric Stokes, you want to have a good rookie year without injuries? Think it's all sweet in the NFL? Here's some of my life. Sorry, Sammy Watkins was, injured for most of his career, and he came in and had a couple of good moments with us, right? We'll never forget it, but I'm so glad we are not stuck in the, Packers need a wide receiver, and then we go get a nigga like him. No offense to him, but like, we went and got Sammy Watkins. We went and got, who's the other dude we got not too long ago? He was a wide receiver, and he did his thing before he came to the Packers, but he just had a couple issues. Who was the dude? Robbins? I fucking forgot. Oh yeah, what TR? I'm head security, bro. I chauffeur you around the city, man. Show you where everything the good eats is. Show you where not to go. Show you where I grew up. Show you the stadium over there. It's just beautiful over there. Rolling Loud has been going on over there, and it's just, man, been very vibrant. A lot of people walking around, half naked women. I mean, can't be mad at that. Just everybody having a good time. It was from Thursday to Sunday, man, down there by the stadium. Shout out to JR Tackleberry now. Goddamn it, shit. What a hell of a name that is. You already know he is. He's gonna do a lot of bulldozing. And then again, imagine what this man is going through. He pretty much probably thought he was done too and gone in Green Bay. That's kind of like, you cheat on your girl, you really think she leaving, and she get your bitch ass one more chance. You like, whoo, boy. Because it's like you was doing your cheating, but when you start thinking about all the stuff she was valuable about and think about her leaving and thinking about her doing the same stuff she used to do to you to someone else, you're going to think twice about it. So maybe he's like now, like, man, I'm just so happy to stay in Green Bay. I'm so happy to be around. This motherfucker might be in the gym right now, lifting the whole gym up. Hey, I started working out too, y'all. I had to, bro. It got out of hand, so I'm back in the gym. I have to say it to people just so I can keep it up. So 3-4 months later, when I'm looking fat and chunky as hell, y'all be like, hey, how's the diet going, HPOV? I had to tell y'all the truth. So I've been going hard in the gym too. I advise anybody to do it. It's a very good stress reliever. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh no, TR, hey, I probably just have to watch out for the police in Green Bay. Well, no offense to them, but again, man, if I get bothered at the way I do over here, especially with some of these kids look with all the tattoos on their faces and all that, they always pull me over. I'm like, do you just want to have a conversation? You don't have to look and give me a ticket. You can just pull over and say, hey, you look like a cool guy. What do you do for a living or whatever? But they'll see me driving and pull me over for the most rinky-dink bullshit. I'll be looking at them like, come on, man. And then sometimes they do end up letting me go. I'll be like, yo, did you just want to convo with me? Did you just want to see how I sounded or how I was going to come across? You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Who was that? Y'all gotta fill me in. Y'all can't be we friends, TR and AJ. Y'all gotta let me know what this inside joke is. Yeah, KH, I believe in that too, especially with how particular this deal is. They had that shit waiting on them. And then also, they had to see, bro. I mean, sometimes you gotta risk it, right? Because when you get homegrown somewhere, you always want to get somebody a homegrown discount, but then you gotta say, am I underpaying this dude? You know what I'm saying? So now the Packers have a great idea of what this dude is worth in the market. I'm sure they have some idea. So now when negotiation ever does come up, we're in better shape. Yeah, I did that just for like one episode, but I'm gonna do that for everything, bro. Appreciate that, AJ. Hey, I don't know if y'all could do the shit in the comment section. Anybody who has access to the as a favor for me, copy that bitch down and throw it in this comment section. Don't know if that's possible though. Oh yeah, that's what he do, bro. That's what he do. He gonna be running a lot of folks over. I ain't even into that, AJ. I don't even have it downloaded or nothing like that. But shit, if it's worth, I got homies. I got a lot of people that play that. But you see me on Madden, bro. It takes all of my time. It takes all of my time. I can't even get no WWE in. Yeah. Only way to kind of balance that is to do screens and then also do play action out of a shotgun run, right? So as long as you do both, under center, play action, shotgun, play action. Now, if you under center doing play action and then everything shotgun, you don't do no play action, you kind of selling yourself. So you can still do both. But again, man, any play is designed at the right time, given where the hash marks are, given a play call, given what the defense is called, can be a successful play. So, we're not going to go away from doing certain type things. We just got to, you want to do play action from under center? Okay, well, just make sure you do it just as enough when you're in shotgun, because you don't want to get predictable. So those players won't tee off. Just know like, oh, well, we know what we got to do here. You know what I'm saying? And pass pro does help better, obviously. On you know what I'm saying. Hey, a pothole would take you out, John Boehner. Hey, it'll twist your ankle up. Hey, anything could happen. People done died in some weird ways, just some regular falls or just some, you never know. That's a good guess there. And I think Jaden Reed is so much of a gadget guy. He's going to be getting a lot of carries and shit like that. So I don't know if he could reach 1,000. But yeah, that looked like the two that might do it. But don't sleep on Wicks, y'all. Don't sleep on Wicks. And then we got just Bo Melton sitting back there chilling. You think Bo Melton just about to sit back like, oh, you guys just go ahead? No. Bo Melton came in and looked good every fucking time. Exactly. Okay, that's all I'm trying to ask for people. Treat people accordingly. Now, if AJ Dillon was a second or first round pick that we drafted to be the heir apparent to Jones and all that. Okay, cool. But we got him, wait, did we get AJ Dillon in the second round? I mean, that is premium. But again, he's shown that he's a RB number 2. So we cannot ask him to do RB number 1 stuff. I mean, we can ask him and he could go out there and do his best job at it. But if he doesn't do it to the clip that our starter does, then that's just, and that shows another reason why we got Josh Jacobs, man, availability, bro. Aaron Jones just wasn't available. I ain't gonna lie, I love Jimmy Graham. He was I loved him with the Saints. I was like, man, this dude came from basketball, 6'8", doing this and that. I would love to have him on the Packers. Now we got him too late, but I still would feel good about Jimmy Graham because again, there's a lot of players in the NFL like Steve Smith Sr. I really wish he played for the Packers, but like Julius Peppers, there was a time where I'm like, oh, he ain't never gonna be a Packer. And then he came. Charles Woodson, I'm like, I would have never imagined he'd be a Packer. Then he came, albeit both later on. But, they both still made an impact. Wish we would have got Peppers a ring out of it. But, it is what it is. But, yeah. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Oh, Funches. Right? It was Funches and somebody else, bro. It was Funches and somebody else. But, yeah, that's what I was talking about, Zane. I told you. Oh, hey, for sure. Hey, for sure. Hey, stay in that gym, KH. Hey, I'm gonna get with you pretty soon, man. I'm gonna get with you pretty soon. Yeah, that was him. I'm so thankful because that was kicking my ass. Yeah, it was fun. That's what Cam Newton used to call him. Oh my God, yes. Sharing locations. I'm like, you don't know about the side phone though that I keep under the bed. Not for real. That I keep in a cereal box that's expired. Yeah. I used to hide my report cards in a stuffed teddy bear that this little bitch gave me for like Valentine's in school. So many report cards up there. Shout out to Turbo Duran. I'm figuring that you're a Raiders fan. Shout out to you, bro. Y'all got us this year. My boy KH went to the game. He said y'all fans was cool, gave him drinks and shit like that. And so shout out to the Raider fan base. We ain't got no issues with y'all. You know what I'm saying? We Bears killers, we Vikings killers. We ain't got no real issue with y'all. Y'all won that game. Hey, and then we're trade partners, right? Hey, we gave y'all Devontae. And, this wasn't quite a trade, but this was pretty much the two teams he was probably weighing out. So y'all gave us Josh Jacobs. So we're going to see how that go. For real. And shit, my motherfucking phone dying, y'all. So we about to get the fuck up out of here. Y'all already know what time it is. Shout out to King Howie Cage TV, man. Go check him out. Shout out to Turbo Duran, man. Other fans coming in here, showing love, coming through respectful. See, that's how you come in this channel and talk with us. We will talk back, bro. Shout out to AJ, man. Shout out to Brandy Lewis, of course. Shout out to Jared Reyes. Shout out to Zane Strong. Shout out to John Boehner. Shout out to TR. Shout out to Big Nate, Packers fan with swagger. Shout out to JR Tackleberry. I love that name, bro. Shout out to Blake 22, my boy. House of Red Wine brought it today. I really love to see that, bro. I thank you for your support, bro. For real. I got you. I got you. Yeah, if I forgot about you, I didn't forget about you. You know, hey, lot to talk about this week. Again, it is exciting to be a Packer fan. I might double or triple down on y'all names. Ernie Martinez, Jared Reyes, Ernie Martinez. I said it twice in a row. But Max, my boy Max too came through. But yeah, man, shout out to everybody. I'm out of here. Have a good day. We will be back tomorrow to talk about, I don't know what, but you know, it's always something to talk about with Packers every motherfucking weekday. Y'all gotta allow me to get my freak on the weekend. So yeah, I'm out, y'all.